Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I will be sharing my thoughts on the fourth generation of K-pop. I think many of you can probably tell by watching my channel that I am a third gen stan. But this doesn't stop me from having some strong opinions on this new generation. I think they're very fascinating, and that's why I've decided to dedicate an entire video on them. So in this video I'll share some unpopular opinions, some random thoughts and observations, and I'll also share some predictions of things I'm expecting to see in the future in the K-pop industry. Before I start, I want to say that these are just my opinions, so don't take it too seriously. Also feel free to share your own opinions below, and let's start. My first opinion is that the leaders of the fourth gen are Stray Kids and gidle. So we all know that the fourth gen starts in 2018, and these groups not only debuted during this year but they also are, since then, the standard for this new generation. So let me explain what I mean by that. They are both self-producing groups with very unique concept and strong aura. I feel like they are naturally leading this new generation and creating the trends. They are also both very successful and have strong fandoms. I know many might have expected itzy and text to be considered the leaders of the new generation of K-pop. But I personally feel like gidle and Stray Kids are always ahead and are basically the reason why the aggressive boy group vibe is dominant in fourth gen boy groups, and the girl crush is also super popular for the girl groups, which leads me to my next opinion. Dark concept and girl crush are the recipe of most fourth gen groups. It's pretty obvious that the girl crush concept and the dark concept for boy groups are incredibly popular in the new generation. It low-key makes the groups all seem pretty similar, with a few exceptions like Fromies_9 and Rocket Punch. I don't blame the groups for that because it is what the public seem to like, so why stop if it's already doing well? In contrast to that, my next opinion is kind of an observation and something I wish to see more in the future. The second gen concepts and vibe in songs and MV is making a comeback and might become a trend. So I feel like in 2020 especially, a few groups debuted with songs very reminiscent of second gen. So Bad by Stacy and Got That Boom by Secret Number are good examples of that. I like that these songs are so powerful while still being so cohesive. They are what you expect and what you want from a K-pop hit song. I hope we see more groups and girl groups especially try to recreate some second gen aesthetics. I feel like we can trust Stacy and Secret Number for that in the future. I also hope Secret Number release more music similar maybe to EXID. So my next opinion is that K-pop will stay popular worldwide. I saw a bunch of people say that they think K-pop is just a trend and the popularity idols have these days will slow down in the future. I don't agree with that. I'm pretty sure K-pop will stay very relevant around the world and it will become more and more mainstream with time. I can see it to become like Latin pop in the West. You see how artists like Bad Bunny, J Balvin, Rosalia, and Luis Fonsi are mainstream. I'm pretty sure many fourth gen idols will achieve that. Which leads me to my next opinion. I think the standard for success will slowly change. In the third generation and before that, success was mainly determined by music show wins, charting on Korean streaming platforms, being well known by the general public, and of course winning daesangs. I feel like since K-pop idols are significantly losing popularity in Korea, the K-pop stans will focus more on things like YouTube views, Spotify streams, and album sales. Also, people will continue to give more importance to popularity instead of musicality. We saw that a lot in third gen too, and I think it will get worse. So the last opinion is that I think fourth gen groups are robots. There's literally robots in the K-pop industry like in ateez, but what I mean with this opinion is that idols are being more controlled than ever. Maybe it's because K-pop is so popular and there's so many eyes watching, but with each generation I feel like the idols are being more and more careful about literally everything. And this situation makes the idols look less real and authentic sometimes. Second gen idols were literally so hilarious and natural, boys and girls were interacting. They were super extra on variety shows, and with third gen, we still got a lot of very carefree idols. But I think it's super rare in this new generation, which makes many of the fourth gen groups pretty boring on variety shows. I feel like it's so hard to find an entertaining group in this generation. Of course there's some exception like ateez and Stray Kids, but yeah.